Yo, what's good, y'all, man? Yes, we're back with another video. We're back with another video, man. This time we're gonna be doing some predictions, and unlike other predictions, we're gonna do both the main roster for Clash of the Castle and NXT for Battleground. NXT Battleground is in Vegas on Sunday, and I like to do a week in advance predictions for the main roster PLEs, which will be next Saturday. So we got Sunday Battleground, Saturday, next Saturday, Clash at the Castle. We're going to be starting with the WWE one. We're going to be starting with the main roster, the Clash at the Castle roster, because I am going to be checking out Battleground, bro. I've been checking out NXT for the past 3 weeks, and they've been cooking. Man. I like how what Shawn Michaels got going on over there. He's doing his thing. Over there. But let's start with what Triple H has going on. And we're going to start with Clash at the Castle in Scotland. And we're going to start with the Bayley and Piper Niven for the WWE Women's Championship. And we all know why this is happening. I don't got to say it. We all know why this is happening. We all know why a Bayley versus Piper Niven is happening. Come on. This match would not happen anywhere else but Scotland. But that's fine, man. That's fine with me. I think she's still gonna get booed in her own country, bro. I still think she's gonna get booed in her own country. And Bayley, of course, 1,000% is gonna pick up the win. I mean, Bayley's gonna have these easy wins. I think she's gonna carry her title all the way until SummerSlam. She's come on. I don't. Again, there's really nobody really except Tiffany Stratton that could really beat Bayley, except Tiffany Stratton. That's why I choose her every time we do who should dethrone each champion. So I got Bayley beating Piper Niven in a pretty good match, in a sleeper match probably. Next we got Chad Gable, Sami Zayn. I think this is the second time. I think this is part 2. Sami Zayn, Chad Gable. They have the second best storyline going on other than the Judgment Day, Living Judgment Day. But other than that, they got the second best storyline going on Monday Night Raw with the whole Otis situation, Alpha Academy situation, and Gable trying to get them to go with him, and Sami Zayn is trying to talk sense into Otis and Tozawa and all them. And it's been really entertaining. Now, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable. I do think Sami Zayn is picking up the win here. Right? He's going to retain the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. But I think this is where Chad Gable snaps. He tries to have, yet again, like they did in the Triple Threat match. I think he's going to try to have the Alpha Academy help him cheat, help him win. And they ultimately don't. And then that's when he's going to snap. And then he's going to go over to the Creed Brothers. And then later in the year, the next time these two fight each other is when Chad Gable will win. But I think right now, you have to have Sami Zayn win to further their the further Alpha Academy storyline, bro. So I got Sami Zayn retaining the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Next, we got Cody Rhodes. This was announced today, but Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles, this part 2, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles 2. The match at Bachelor in France for Backlash was amazing. It was a 10 out of 10 match, 10 out of 10 crowd, and we in another international crowd, international waters over there in Scotland. Most likely another great crowd. And it's going to be AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. AJ Styles everybody knows from TNA. And I think with this merger, Cody Rhodes is going to beat AJ Styles and AJ Styles, because it's going to be an I Quit match. Tonight they announced that this will be an I Quit match. So I want everything in the world. I don't want AJ Styles to throw everything in the world. I want him to throw him off a building, run bro over with a semi truck. I mean, everything's legal. You can throw him off a building, run him over with a semi truck, throw the kitchen table at him, through anything. Do anything. But as long as they say I quit, and they treat Cody just like they did John Cena. They treat Cody exactly how they did John Cena after he faced The Rock. So Cody's gonna win. Cody's not gonna quit. John Cena never quit in an I Quit match. He's literally undefeated in an I Quit match because that was his thing. Never give up. And that's the same thing with Cody Rhodes, bro. Cody Rhodes is not gonna lose, especially in an I Quit match, and especially not until he faces The Rock. Which, if it's at SummerSlam or if it's not, whenever it is, Cody's not gonna lose until The Rock. No, I don't know if he's gonna beat The Rock or not, because The Rock like to politic and do his own thing. But I do AJ Styles. This is gonna be another great match. But Cody Rhodes will retain and make AJ Styles quit, which he will technically not really quit, but he will quit, and he's gonna be sent over. He's gonna go back to TNA. He's gonna go back to TNA because the TNA merger is gonna help that. It's gonna make that happen. And then AJ Styles is gonna do his thing over there, back on TNA, man, back on TNA. But I do got Cody Rhodes retaining. Next, we got Drew McIntyre, Hayden Drew versus Damian Priest. This was announced right after the last PLE, which was dude, what was the last whatever, man. Saudi Arabia. That was the last King Queen of the Ring. That was the last premium live event. And Drew McIntyre, this was announced then. And Drew McIntyre is going into his own country, in his own place, in his hometown, everything, in front of his people. He will be the biggest babyface of the night. He will be the biggest babyface in the world on that night. But I think, check me out, I think he goes in and it's going to be a great match between them two. The Judgment Day might go and try to get involved. Drew might beat Drew might, get the Judgment Day off. And he's going to get in the corner, do the 3, 2, 1 Claymore country. He's going to try to do the 3, 2, 1, but before he does, I think the voice of the voiceless, I think CM Punk is going to grab that ankle one more time like he did in the night after Mania for the number 1 contenders match last time. I think he's going to grab that leg, and he's going to cost Drew McIntyre the match, because Drew McIntyre on internet, on Instagram, on everywhere, TikTok, on Instagram and TikTok mostly, he just been making fun of CM Punk, acting like he done got trapped in the facility, the WWE facility. And CM Punk, he's sitting quiet, but he gonna be in Scotland. He's gonna cost Drew McIntyre the match, and that's gonna set up CM Punk, the Summer of Punk 2.0, and Drew McIntyre throughout the whole summer. They gonna go back and forth, and they gonna have a match at SummerSlam. They're gonna have a match at SummerSlam now. Might not even be the only match, but they're gonna have a match at SummerSlam. And Damian, he's gonna fight somebody else. Maybe Jey Uso. Maybe, I don't know yet. Maybe Jey Uso, maybe not. But I think Drew McIntyre loses in front of his people again, bro. I think Drew McIntyre loses in front of his hometown, his home country, his home people yet again, bro, because of CM Punk, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, bro. Damian Priest retains. Next, we got another match that just got announced tonight. Or not really, it got announced Monday. Yeah, I think it really got announced Monday. But it's the team of Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, the Witches of Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn, and then Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. This is really for Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, because they're from that way. And actually, I think they are Scottish. So you got to give the people of the crowd their own people. You got to give them their own people. But everyone knows, 1,000%, Bianca and Jay's winning. Bianca and Jay's going to win. It's gonna be less than 10. This is gonna be a less than 10-minute match. It might even be on the pre-show. It might even be on the pre-show, but it's gonna be less than 10-minute match, man. It's gonna be less than 10-minute match. Now, hold on. Before we get into it. Yeah, okay. Now let's move on to NXT. NXT Battleground. Now I don't know too much about these storylines, but I know enough. We got Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler going back and forth. I think the whole thing was these two was tag teams. What was in a tag team together for a match. I did see that. And then Lola Vice turned on Shayna Baszler and danced on her, bro. Fortnite emote on her. And then that's how this, and then they kept battling out, and then that's how we got this. And I believe this is a MMA rules match or MMA type match or whatever, which because it's in an MMA arena or whatever. But I think they're gonna they're gonna put over the younger talent. I think Lola Vice, of course, is gonna win this. Is of course going to win this. Next, we got Roxanne. We got Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, versus Jordynne Grace, the TNA Knockouts Champion. And this was great, man. This is great. We got some TNA and WWE crossovers going on. Hopefully a lot more of that. Maybe, I don't know if they're going to include the main roster or they're just going to strictly stick to NXT. But this is great. But I think that Roxanne, this is for only the NXT Women's Championship. So I think Roxanne is going to, of course, win this. But this is going to be a great match, though. This is going to be a great match. They're going to obviously make Jordynne Grace look like a star to put more eyes on TNA, especially with the merger. But ultimately, this is going to be for the NXT Women's Championship, and I don't see them giving this championship to Jordynne Grace. So I'm going to give it to Roxanne Perez, man. Next, we got the ladder match for the new North American Women's Championship. They just came up with this a couple weeks ago. Shawn Michaels really it was Ava. This was Ava, but come on, it was Shawn Michaels, man. Coming up with a North American Women's title. And it's going to be in a ladder match, man. I love me some ladder matches, man. You can't go wrong with a great ladder match. Every ladder match is at least decent or amazing. We're going to have Mia Yim versus, hold on, I gotta look because I don't know all these people's names. Jada Parker versus okay. Yeah, Lash versus Lash. Yeah, that's her name, Lash. Versus what's her name? Fallon versus Fallon. That's her name, Fallon. And then versus against Kiana James. I have no clue. I don't think it's gonna be Mia. I don't think it's gonna be Jada Parker, and I don't think it's gonna be Kiana James. Or no, Kiana James, Kaylani Jordan. So I'm gonna go with Lash, man. I'm gonna go with Lash to be the inaugural NXT Women's Champion, bro. And then last but not least, for the NXT title, we got Whoop That Trick Williams versus what's his name? I forgot his name, man. But for the NXT title, dude came over from AEW and attacked Trick Williams, which was great. But I do think, actually, dude, I don't know which one you go for this. Because I feel like if Trick wins, this is going to continue. I feel like if Trick wins, it continues. But if the other dude wins, then this is going to be the only match. So I think this is going to be this rivalry is going to continue, or it's going to turn into a rivalry, and it's going to continue. And for this one, I think Trick Williams will win, man. But that is my prediction for Clash of the Castle Scotland and NXT Battleground in Las Vegas. this match really is the one I'm really looking forward to, in the Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, because I do believe CM Punk needs to go in and cost Drew McIntyre the win. And cost him the win, because that's going to be amazing. That is going to be amazing. For that one night only, Punk is going to be the worst dude on planet Earth. But once they go back to the States, he's going to be the best dude on planet Earth. But, yeah, if you like this video, tell me what y'all prediction is for Clash at the Castle, or for both. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.